Alright, what is up, y'all? So, we have got a video with my Cinderace Z, yes. Cinderace Porygon-Z Yvetal team, and, I actually got a pretty awesome 3-win streak that happened while I got back to Master Ball tier. So, we'll see what happens, and, this first one was crazy, I'll say that. I got really lucky in this first one, if I'm being honest. And you guys will see why. So, this team already has a lot of weaknesses to Yvetal. It has 3 Psychic Pokemon. Like, at least 3. Glastrier, Indeedee, and Oranguru. Oranguru! So, I mean, you can pretty much bet that my opponent is going to go for Follow Me Trick Room. There's nothing not obvious about this lead. Let's just say that. Except for the item on Indeedee, which is why I won. So, I just felt like, you gotta at least break the sash. So I went for the Dazzling Gleam, Dark Pulse. And you will see how things turned around. Indeed, he has the eject button. Uh-oh. And after Indeedee switches out, the follow me is completely null and void. So I will actually target Oranguru with this Dark Pulse. No trick room for you. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's really the only thing I can do is use Dazzling Gleam right now, so. Uh-oh, we be surviving. Yes. And so I made a really bad play here, and I targeted the Calyrex knowing that I shouldn't do it. And I was like, oh god, like, come on, I don't want to lose this one because of that. We're not going to, though, so. Yeah, I mean, I literally knew that I should target, Torkoal, and you just, like, you have to identify what's probably gonna happen. So I was really hoping that their Torkoal does not have, or is not going to use Protect, basically. Because, we gotta get rid of that sucker. I mean, we just gotta get rid of people. Technically, we could probably have double targeted Calyrex this turn. It would have been even better, maybe. But it's okay. Bipped. Harsh Sunlight. They do have the weakness policy, but we're not going to let this Torkold do anything. So, you know, even though they have +1 Glastrier Calyrex, I just don't, like, it's pretty much over. This Max Quake is definitely unfortunate, I'll say that. Like, could have slightly turned things around, but not gonna matter. It's like, do you really expect adaptability Porygon-Z to not do that much damage? Yeah. Okay, so last video I thought I faced this guy Manu, and I started talking about how I had a lot of respect for that one trainer who completely made their own team. I have no respect for this person. This is a perfect example of somebody who probably has no idea how to play and is just glad, or no idea how to team build, and is just glad to accept Pokemon made by other people and try, like, acting like they're like, oh, like, I'm so good, I won with this team that someone literally made for me. Like, no. Make your own teams and figure out what it's really like to play Pokemon. To be your own Pokemon player, let's put it that way. Yeah, like, cool, good for you, bro. Like, literally every one of your Pokemon comes from like one of those people who gives out Pokemon, and they're not even trained all the way. None of those Pokemon had maxed out stats. Alright, classic Tornogre team. I think I remember what happens. Rillaboom is Kyogre's worst nightmare, in case you weren't aware. So they actually end up Dynamaxing Xerneas, and I was like, yeah, I mean, like, that was a hard predict to make on my part, but like, Nuzzle would have technically been the right move. No Protect. Gone. Gone. Oh man. Well, I mean, we know we're going to be quicker than it, so we can Nuzzle the Xerneas, and we can Max Hailstorm. Yeah, Max Hailstorm the Amoonguss, and I mean, like, if they had a Focus Sash, that would obviously suck. But, nah. I think it's pretty important to get this nuzzle, honestly. They went for Max Hailstorm. In what way, shape, or form was Max Hailstorm their best move to use right now? Like, really? You didn't think Max Airstream might be a little better for you? Alright, though. It's your life, though. Go on. So, I was really hoping they had the Cartonalingus in the back. It's like, bring Kartana, please. It's the easiest thing for me to take out on the rest of your team. And they did. So I actually literally went and looked on my phone to see the speed priority comparison of Kartana and Raichu. And a maxed out speed Kartana has 2 less speed than a max speed Raichu, maxing at 348, whereas Raichu gets 350. So I was like, yeah, I'll charm it. I'll give it a charm instead of a nuzzle. Alright, Porygon-Z, show them what you're made of. Oh man, Porygon-Z is terrible. In the best way. You guys probably can't hear the people revving their car engines outside, but I'm like, what? Well, I mean, Cartonalingus might have been the one with the sash, if we're being honest. Like, it does have a 4 times weakness to, you know, it does have a 4 times weakness. To fire. Sorry, there you go. I said it. Okay. I wonder if the extra 10 damage would have made a difference. Because I do have Blizzard now instead of Ice Beam, which means that my Max Hailstorm has 140 power. And technically with the 0.5 damage, the Max Strike just has 130 again. So that means, yeah, it doesn't matter, you know. My controller was like, what if you ran right now, though? Alright, watch this, because my controller's gonna try to make me lose. You see what I'm saying? There is nothing more annoying than a droning controller that's like, do you want to attack your teammate? No? Oh, okay. Sorry. But you should. Attack your teammate and lose. Oh, no? Okay. But actually Cinderace would have been quicker. So, you know, Cinderace would have moved before Porygon-Z, even if that ridiculously stupid thing had happened. Oop, 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 oop. So this next team does not have a beat-up user, but they do have Terrakion, so, you know, it's something to think about. So their Terrakion did have Protect. And this would have been a really good turn to use it, let's be honest. So let's see if they use it. I did not actually feel like I was gonna need the Tailwind, so I was like, you know what? Dazzling Glarm, Grassy Glide. They Dynamaxed. And they didn't protect. Bad play, guy. Bad play. I did rearrange the IVs on my Rillaboom, so instead of having like 300 defense, special defense, and like 310 attack, now we have like 275 attack, defense, special defense, and 350 attack. So, you know, we've got quite more punching power than we had. And that was definitely the right move, if you ask me. They took really Bing Boom's Assault Vest, and they gave me the Choice Scarf. Not really worried about it. That kind of just screws their self over a little bit. And I actually made a misplay on the next turn that I thought was going to lose me the game. But it didn't. And it might have even been the better thing to do. I mean, I don't know. So I went to nuzzle the... I mean, I guess that's fine. Oh my god. So no, that turn clearly went well. That turn went the way that I needed it to. Even though if I had technically double targeted the Beanie slot, I could have almost just knocked out their Regieleki. They withdrew, they sent back out Tapu Fini, and I accidentally double targeted Fini this turn, which I didn't mean to do. I meant to send Volt Switch into Fini and Grassy Glide the Terrakion. Max Rockfall. One-shots Porygon-Z. Which they do have weakness policy Terrakion, interestingly enough. We take out the Fini, so that's actually like really good for us. That's like highly, highly important actually. So, you know, things really worked out. I mean, it still, I think, would have been a little better to target the Terrakion. But, like, this is over. And this fake out is actually gonna do enough, too. Oh, we haven't even seen who they have in the back yet. So maybe that was good. I can tell you that you know, after I chose to use Max Nux, I realized they're probably going to protect, and I was like, yeah, this Max Nux is not going to do enough. Yay, fake out! He played the drums. So they can't protect this next turn. Well, I mean, they could try. Oh. What? If they had successfully protected, that would have been kind of dumb. That does nothing. Bit. And that's a 3-win streak. Dude, these games were like practically unfathomable at some level. Oh man, crazy stuff. And when you're in a position like this, sometimes you feel like, why not just flex on them? And so I used Charm G-Max Drum Solo instead of getting the knockout with Raichu, and they canceled. How about that, y'all? Yay! Alright, well, hope you enjoyed that video, and yeah, I mean, you know, we'll see if the next video is more Series 8 content, or if we go back and watch a little more Series 7, because still haven't filmed anything new yet since this video. I filmed this video last night, so, or I played these matches last night, I should say. So, you know, we'll see what comes next, but either way, hope you enjoyed, and till